Hi, I'm Mark Ronak. Stick around because we're going to do a test ride video on a neat little boat called the 172 Osprey. It's part of the Smoker Crest American Angler Series. The 172 Osprey is 17 foot 4 inches down the center line. It has a 92-inch beam with a maximum horsepower capacity of 125 horse. The 172 Osprey is a welded hull. It's made out of 100 thousandths on the hull and 100 thousandths on the side decks. Starting here at the back of the boat, one of the things that jumps out at me is there's plenty of room in the transom if you want to mount a kicker motor back here, or if you want to mount an electric motor. Lots of room here. Big flat surfaces back here where you can sit or stand when you're netting fish. And underneath this, of course, is storage. That's where your batteries are going to go. You know, I really like the vinyl floors in this boat. They're high-grade vinyl, which are going to be easy to maintain and keep clean. I also like this toe kick feature underneath here, so when I'm setting lines, when I'm trolling, I can put my feet right up against the gull right here and lock in for setting lines. That's a nice feature. You know what? Every fishing boat needs rod storage. In an Osprey, you got some really nice capacity here. You've got a couple of integrated rod holders on the port side and the starboard side, which will allow you to get 4 rods out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. You know, one of the other features I look for in a fishing boat, I like boats with wide gunnels. A wide gunnel allows you lots of room to mount accessories. Important things like rod holders, downriggers, that type of stuff. If you don't have wide gunnels, where are you going to mount that stuff? So it's a beautiful boat from that perspective. Now I'm sitting inside the cockpit of the Osprey, and it's very well set up for fishing. Here at the helm, of course, I got room here where I can put my sonar, GPS, compasses, that type of thing. All of the important gauges that I need are all right up here. My navigation lights, my bilge pumps, live well pumps, all that stuff is here. Speedometer, of course, voltmeter, all of that stuff is an easy view for me right here where I can get at it. Also underneath, there's a nice little shelf back up in here, which allows me to store other things, or maybe mount things like a VHF radio, which is another piece of important equipment. Moving back this way, we've got a little bench seat here, and the beauty of this bench seat is that it tips up and there's storage underneath. So there's great room in there for tackle storage underneath this bench seat. So the cockpit in the Osprey has actually got comfortable seating for 4 people. It doesn't get any better than that in a 17-foot boat. Another really nice feature inside the cockpit here is this huge in-floor storage area. Now this is going to be an ideal place for putting dock lines, anchors, anchor lines, life preservers, and other bulky items that are hard to find a place in the boat to store. There's a canopy on this model that comes standard, and the beauty of this canopy is that it encloses the cockpit perfectly, so all 4 occupants are going to be completely enclosed in here, which is going to make this a very comfortable place. On those inclement weather days, this is going to be a nice, dry, comfortable place to ride. I'm just rolling up the front of the canopy. It's got a nice little convenient snap on it, so what I can do is I can snap it up out of the way, it's not going to get in my way. Then I can access the windshield. This is a walk-through design, and I can get up here on the bow. Lots of fishing room up here on the bow as well. Plenty of room up here for an electric motor, for casting, jig fishing applications. Lots of room up here, plus dry storage here, and a live well here. The fuel capacity on the 172 Osprey is 28 gallons. You know, the welded hulls on the American Angler Series are all excellent running boats, and the Osprey is no exception. Check out that whole shot.